Hey everybody, it's Kelly from My Soulful Home. Today we're going to talk about centerpieces. Now the holiday time is coming upon us, and I wanted to give you some suggestions about how you can create a beautiful centerpiece that can really work on your table and also can work in other areas of your house. If you have house guests, maybe you put something in someone's room or you have a piece to put in the powder room. So I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful centerpiece for the table, make it work during the meal, and then one that will enable you to use the floral arrangements all around your house. What often happens during the holidays is you feel like you need a centerpiece, something really fantastic. So either you spend a lot of time creating a large centerpiece, perhaps you pay a lot of money at a florist and you have one made, or maybe someone sends you one as a gift, and you put it in the center of the table and it looks great, but when the meal begins and people are actually using the table, it's really cumbersome. So what happens is somebody takes it and they put it in your kitchen or they put it on the sideboard or it gets shoved in a corner somewhere and you really can't enjoy it. So what I'm suggesting is that you make a wow centerpiece in different vessels. So today I'm showing you mine in white pitchers and of graduated sizes, and I think it works beautifully. There's so many benefits to creating any kind of centerpiece, but particularly for the holidays this way. One is that it costs you a whole lot less. This was maybe 4 or 5 bunches of flowers from Trader Joe's, and uh, you also have the option of breaking it apart, which is really key. What you can do is have it all together and have it on your table as the holidays are coming along. And when it's time to set the table and you're going to have the meal, you can take the big one off. And the big one then could go maybe on your center island and you put it there so you know where it is and you like where it is. Or if you have a break from something like this, you can put it back there so you can enjoy it during the meal. And then the smaller ones, depending on your size of your table, can be lined up on a runner or just down the center of the table, maybe interspersed with some candles. Maybe you strewn some little acorns or pine cones to sort of bring it all together, but you can break these all up. And I have 4 that I'm working with today, so I would either maybe use just these 2 on this table and maybe put something in the center, a cluster of candles. And the little tiny one probably I would go put in my powder room so you can enjoy them. Your guests can see them in all these different spots. And then when everybody leaves, you can decide to put them all back together again or leave them separated throughout your house and enjoy the flowers everywhere. So there are a few tips I want to share with you if you decide you want to create a centerpiece in this way in different vessels. If you listen to the podcast at all, you know I'm a big fan of a limited color palette. So I have chosen a limited color palette to work with here. I think it works nicely in any floral arrangement, but particularly when you're having them in separate vases or vessels. Also, what you'd want to do is try to make sure that there's certainly the colors flowing through each one, but also similar flowers. You know, you don't want to really have tulips in one and hydrangeas in another one and all greens in another one. You want it to work together so when it's all clustered, it sort of has the appearance of one big arrangement in a sense, all works together. But the trick is that when they're separated, they all have to be able to stand alone as separate little arrangements. So it really is so much fun to make arrangements like this. And I did this, I think, for the first time myself when I was writing my book. And the December one is red roses and coffee berries and some various white flowers all together with some myrtle, which is this really nice deep green, leafy, heavy stalk of a branch. So pretty together, and I did them in 3 different silver plate pitchers and vases, and it looked really pretty. So if anybody out there listening or watching has the book, you can check the December one out. That's another example of doing a floral arrangement in several vases like this. So what you do want to do is choose maybe 2 or I would say at least 3 flowers, and you're going to have a wow. I have 2 wows here. I've got my sunflowers and the hydrangeas, and then you're going to have some greens. That's always a great foundation for your floral arrangement. And then you want to have some fill. And here we have the seeded eucalyptus, which has not only the seeds, but also these sort of really pretty loose leaves, which really sort of soften the edges of the arrangement. So what I like to do when I'm creating any arrangement is start out with the greens. It gives me a foundation. And then I'll put in my, if I have some supporting flowers, I'll tuck those in, like say maybe a tulip or something like that. And then I'll add in my wows, and then I'm going to add in my softener. So sort of the fill, whether it be eucalyptus or statice or berries or something like that. So you're going to create each one of these arrangements. So when you pull it away, it can stand alone and look great. And together, it's going to all work. I hope I gave you some great tips today for your Thanksgiving centerpiece and some ideas for using any time of the year. And moreover, I really want to wish you all a really happy Thanksgiving. I hope you're spending it just the way you want to, with the people that you want to be spending it with. And I am so appreciative of you spending a little bit of time here with me at my channel. And so thank you very much. Enjoy the holiday. I'll see you again soon. Bye.